Hello fellas, Frankie Day here. Okay guys, this is the second video for this evening. This is video number 3 for my Mr. Warren Blanch tribute group build featuring my Airfix 1/48 scale Canberra. And so far as building it, it goes together quite well, guys. I made a little bit of ways on it. I got the fuselage all buttoned up. I filled in the seams. I gave it a coat of primer. And the horizontal stabilizers have been put together to the fuselage. Add a little filler here and there on it, sand well, give it a coat of primer with the fuselage. So this thing is pretty much a sub-assembly, minus the undercarriage and the other parts that go to this kit. I like to go ahead and put the wings on last before I go anywhere else on the construction of it. I got it broke down sub-assembly. I got the whole fuselage buttoned up, as I mentioned a while ago, all been primed, ready to accept the wings and everything else that goes with it. And I got both wings glued together, and I got a little filler here and there, filled in a little bit of areas here and there. Sand well, gave it a coat of primer, checked for any imperfections. I saw a couple on the top of the wing with the outtake, on the nacelle, joints to the fuselage, joints to the wings. I added a little filler around there a little bit, and after I sand that down with wet dry sandpaper using a lot of water, I'll give it a coat of primer, and that wing these wings will be completely done. And I got the wing tanks; they're completely been primed, filled, primed, sanded, and ready to install underneath the wings. So I got the thing broke down pretty much 5 assemblies. It goes together quite good. Now there's a problem. There's a fit issue I encountered in this kit. Those who've built this before, who haven't built it at all, or are thinking about getting the kit, you'll run into a little bit of trouble when you join the fuselage together. Because once you put the cockpit and the radio operator navigator, you put them all together, the fuselage, when you join the fuselage together, the front of the fuselage is like that of the Victor. The bottom part makes great, but when you want to close up the top joining parts of the fuselage, it's like something's pushed up against it, like it won't close up. So you got to fiddle around a little bit with the cockpit floor, and pretty soon it'll snap into position and it'll be okay. Other than that, there's no other fit issues. The wings, I dry fitted the wings. I thought maybe it had like a deep well where you can plug into it, and pull it out, but it don't. It's got to be cemented to the side of the fuselage sides, and it's got to have a little bit of filler on there on the wing roots, top and bottom, and that'll be the next assembly after I get this thing sanded down on the trailing edge of the wings by the engine nacelles are at. And once I get that sanded down, primed, and I'm ready to join the wings to the fuselage and go ahead and start add a little filler, and when I get done with that, sand and start adding undercarriage and paint details here and there, and the build will follow. It's a quick build, guys. No matter how slow, how much you want to take your time on this bird, it builds rather quickly because there ain't that many parts to it. I think so far I've probably got a neighborhood maybe 40-50 parts I've done on this thing so far. Maybe perhaps less than that. But there's not much on the kit, so this thing goes together good. I should have this thing done probably another week or two. But I'm going to take it slowly a little bit because I got other builds I want to start doing. And I got to get hot on the Tiffy right here and get a couple things done on her and get some pictures posted on Facebook and make a video or two on this as the build progresses. The Victor's put away. She's at her box down below, and I'm glad I got her finished. I'm glad I came to the reason I'm getting her done, so I let her lay idle in a box before it'll get broken or something could happen to it. But I've been thinking about bringing out another kit along with this Canberra and my Tiffy. Now I've got this F4 Phantom down below. I'm thinking about maybe doing a little work on that. That's Clint, the Ned modeler, and my buddy Bill we got with the F4 Phantom 1/32 scale by Revell. And so far I've heard nothing from Clint. I hope he's well and hope he's okay, or maybe he probably ventured on something else, because I think last time I seen one of his videos, he was tinkering around with RC, a lot of radio, like Chris and Alex. Like Chris and Alex, they were the kingpins on Facebook on YouTube for a long while, and they kind of ventured into something more enjoyable to them to their liking, like RC, like radio control. And you run into money and that stuff, guys. I kid you not. Okay, enough chatter right here. We're gonna come over here and take a look at the Canberra. And the Canberra. Oh, that's appropriately called. Here it is right here on top of my work mat. We've got the wing tanks right here. Of course, you got the wings. On the trailing edge of the wings where the you got the outtake where the exhaust, the engine exhaust comes out, where it joins on the wings. It bled a little. I thought I had it sanded quite well, but I didn't have it sanded quite well enough. So after I give it a coat of primer, I saw a little imperfection, so I kind of refilled these very lightly with putty. So I'm going to let these dry overnight. I'm going to wet and dry and sand tomorrow and get another blast of primer and go ahead and start joining the wings to the fuselage and let her dry for a while and proceed on some other builds, get the tippy going. And so I got it quite well, guys. I got it all masked off and everything. You can see on the wings right there, there's a short little imperfection. That's why it's always good to have primer, guys. Primer is the best thing in the world. It makes the paint go on quite well, shows you imperfections during the assembly process, like I'm doing right here. And also, you know, it makes the colors more outstanding, you know, when you airbrush on there. And it's an appropriate way of painting. Always prime when you paint, guys. I mean, you paint a model on bare plastic without, excuse me, without priming it, the paint will not look right what you paint on there because there's no primer. You just have to add more coats. The first coat of that finished color you put on there is going to be like a primer itself. And when it dries, you start airbrushing the same color. Eventually, it will come out the color like the way it's supposed to be. But the appropriate way, because most modelers know by rule of thumb, is always prime your models for paint. It serves a lot of purposes. In this case, it's quite well for imperfection, so I need to sand these first thing in the morning when it dries. Then go ahead and add the wings to the fuselage. I add these last. And got the tissue in the cockpit. Make sure no gray primer or no paint gets inside there. I don't want those pilots getting oversprayed, painted up, or the details inside there. It goes together quite well, guys. This is a real nice kit. It's old. I don't know how long this kit has been in production, how long when it first came out. All I know is I bought this thing back in 1992. I think I paid $20 for it. And I've always wanted to get the Canberra, and I've always wanted to get one of them. And I know that Airfix made a small one, 1/72 scale, I think, or Frog did, or somebody did, and Revell made the United States version, the V57, and these are very early Cold War bombers. Later models of these things, they had a rotating Bombay door, almost like that of Martin's P6M, not the Marlin, what do you call it, the Seamaster. Of course, Martin Aircraft Company took the subcontracted and built the military variant with permission of English Electric on the Canberra, and we made our version of it by having a tandem cockpit arrangement. And I think later Canberras, I think they had tandem cockpit arrangement too on the later models. And they were fixed with rockets. And like I said in the video a while ago, they got that rotating. The later models on the Martin models, probably the later models on the English version, English one too, is they got that rotating Bombay door. And what it does, that Bombay door will come off the inside of the bottom of the fuselage, and you put it on a dolly, and they load the bombs up, just like working on a table, you know. And they'll load all your bomb ordnance in the Bombay, and they'll wheel it out in a dolly and hook it up to the side underneath the fuselage, hook up to the, and it can be used as the Bombays. The bombs are all ready to be dropped because all loaded already instantly, really quickly. I think that's kind of like an ingenious deal right there. No Bombay doors. All you gotta do is just rotate the Bombay, and that's what they did on their Seamaster. Anyway, this is a nice airplane. This one here is going to be the delivery of all black with medium sea gray on top, no camo. And when I have the flaps down, Bombay doors will be open. This kit here don't have the rotating Bombay door. It has the early Bombay doors. Of course, this is an early model of the Canberra, and it's a beautiful airplane she is. I remember seeing a science fiction movie, guys. I think you guys seen it too. It's like this big old huge eyeball or something. Yeah, the crawling eye, that was the name of it. And they were gonna firebomb them things. They had one of these Canberras doing that, dropping those fire bombs on them devils. And that was kind of interesting when those things doing a victory roll and the noise the engines made. They're a beautiful airplane, guys. I'm quite fond of the English aircraft. And I think Mr. Moore and Blanch would like this too. And I know you guys like it also. And I didn't do too hot on my picture. I could have done a lot better on it, but I just copied the picture on the internet. And it came out like the way the picture did, but it's a shame that thing fell down and busted up that canopy. God, that still shows up my back. So I had to do what I had to do to save the kit, so I'm happy with it. And she's sitting in a box now, all tucked away. Okay, we're going to make a video on yours truly. Okay, guys, here I am again. Okay, guys, that includes video number 3 on Warren Blanch's group build. And I'm going to go back and kind of waltz around a little bit back here in the stash pile, see if I can pick up something simple I can work along with the Tippy and my Canberra. And so I'll probably have the Canberra done in a couple weeks. The Tippy will be done probably shortly before the due date is done. I can get hot on that. I haven't done nothing on it yet. And I got to pick up on the instruction sheet where I left off. But stay tuned for that. That'll be the next video coming up, fellas. And along with that, I'll make an introduction of another kit I'll probably be starting out to. Okay, guys, this is it for today. I'm kind of a little tired of it. Frankie D kind of took it easy a little bit my day off. Get the picture all done. She's all finished. I'm happy. And I got the making pretty good lead way on the Canberra, and so it's now time for me to bring out another kit. Maybe I can work on it a little bit, get that shaking too. So when winter gets there, guys, I'll probably be on the Morsky Love, making some more videos of it and getting her shaking. I put a pretty good dent in her when I last worked on her. The hard part of that ship is completely finished. It's all done. The hull's all finished except the galleries. And that's going to take some time doing that. And I probably got my USS Ward, my 310 destroyer. I thought shot the first shot in anger before Pearl Harbor got underway. And I might bring something down below to finish up. I got a lot of stuff that needs to be done, guys. Slowly but surely I'm getting all my things done pretty good. I don't leave them laid around too long. I get to them. They haunt me every time I look at them. Just like that picture. It was haunting me. I said, come on and get this thing done, Frank. You can't let this thing like that. But you got to do something else to make it right, and I did. So I'm happy. Okay, guys, being happy, you got to make Mama happy too. And you be happy and happy modeling. Please subscribe. Build on, and we'll build on together as a community, and we'll build on together as all builders do. We build on. And that's Frankie Day signing off. God bless you guys. And we'll catch you on the Tippy build video. You should probably have one by tomorrow. So stay tuned for that, guys. God bless you guys. Have fun, boys. Bye, guys.